To my actual favorite.
Yep. He's here.
And my all-time favorite is none other than Bill Goldberg.
He's here. Mike is here. Welcome in, Mike.
Gangsters, what's up, guys?
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Jesus Christ, we're going crazy already to start the stream. What's going on, everyone? How's it going? Happy Monday to you. It is I, Eric, from the Ringside Rundown podcast. Here tonight.
Guerrilla tactics, it's time for warfare. Yo, we came to battle. Yo, we aim to kill. Aim to kill.
Back indeed. 19 months. Thank you for the resub, Mike. I appreciate that very, very much. And thank you for your continued support. What's going on, Fred? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you in chat. Tiny Blocks is over in the YouTube chat. Y'all won't be able to watch Raw, so I came to your live. Hope you remember me. Yes, of course, I remember you, Tiny Blocks. Thank you for joining the YouTube live. I appreciate it. Tonight we are watching Monday Night Raw. It's going to be a good show. We're 12 days away from WrestleMania. How about that? 12 days away from WrestleMania. I'm excited for the show. I don't know about you guys. A lot of people want to bitch and complain about the show. I'm actually excited for the show. I can't wait for WrestleMania. It's like my Super Bowl. It's like my Christmas. So I'm really excited for the show. And I'm really excited for Raw tonight. It should be a good show. Finn versus JD tonight is going to cook so much. I really hope they give them time to show off before the shenanigans eventually commence.
Now.
Now making his way back to the ring from Managua, Nicaragua, standing 5'5", and is the Nicaraguan Nightmare, Dr. Fred.
Taking the world by storm, the ruler,
Oba Femi.
Lesnar signed a contract for their WrestleMania match. Live tonight. The former tag team champions, Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, together again versus WWE champion Jade Cargill's henchwomen. Meets in a BFAB tag team action tonight. The Intercontinental Champion Penta teams with two of the men. He'll battle in a ladder match at WrestleMania. Javon Evans and Dragon Lee versus Los Americanos live tonight in a six-man tag team match on Monday Night Raw. And there is the world champion CM Punk. He is the best in the world. He put Roman Reigns through the announce table last week. Punk is here live later on tonight on Monday. Wait a minute. Hold on, Cole.
Oh, Punk's going out there now.
Punk is actually on his way out here right
Punk
now.
is going out to the ring now. So since I missed Friday, Saturday due to wedding stuff, how did the McAfee reveal go over in chat, and how was Stand and Deliver? Still haven't watched Stand and Deliver. Usual response. Kind of shocking with the Pat McAfee thing. Didn't expect it to be Pat McAfee. So that was a little surprising. Very interested to hear what he had to say and his response to everything. Stand and Deliver was great. I really enjoyed Stand and Deliver. I thought it was a great show. A lot of the matches were great. The women's matches were phenomenal. The women's matches were excellent. Really enjoyed those matches. Stand and Deliver was a good show. You should have fun checking it out. Hey, what's going on, Chomp? How are you doing? Welcome in. I am doing great, thank you for asking. Just here on another Monday night, watching wrestling. Just got home? Well, thank you for joining us. Let's see what CM Punk has to say. He looks kind of pissed off. Looking forward to catching Stand and Deliver over the course of the week. It's a good show. You're going to enjoy it. It's Monday night can only mean one thing. It's time for Monday Night Raw. That's what that means.
Houston is a wrestling town. That's right, there's a lot of pro wrestling history here. This building in particular, I've had some pretty great moments in, but there's also ghosts in this very building of things that were supposed to happen that haunt me to this day. This is Paul Bosch territory. Houston wrestling. And I always love to hear about the old timers. Never miss a chance to do so. Can't help but compare yourself against the old timers and wonder exactly how they would operate in times like this. Sometimes I dream, what would Harley Race do?
Paul Bosch, old timers, what a mark. Yeah.
But dreams are just
He's definitely a wrestling mark.
The important stuff happens when we're awake. Houston, I'm awake. Is it great to be alive on a Monday night in Houston or what?
I guess I've never been to Houston, so I wouldn't know.
Roman Reigns is not here tonight.
No? He's not? Are you serious?
What's up, guys?
Thank you for
2
checking in,
weeks ago,
Chomp. I appreciate it.
Shockingly enough, with help from his cousins, he put me through the ringside announce table with a power bomb. And then he strutted out very slowly.
Wow.
I might add.
Why don't you pay attention to your chat, buddy?
I couldn't wait
instead of
to
calling
get to Monday
Mike a
Night
mark.
Raw in Madison Square Garden to get my revenge. And I showed up cousinless, by myself, with the World Heavyweight title in these 2 fists. And I got my receipt. And I put Roman through the ringside announce table, alone. Roman Reigns says he hates me. And I say good. Because if Roman hates me, that tells me I'm exactly where I need to be. Fraud-checking goofs like him who hate me because I won't trade my authenticity for approval.
Trade goofs.
Being hated by losers is the price I pay for not being one of them.
We still got some OTC fans in the audience.
Keep Chen. Maybe he'll show up. I doubt it, but maybe.
He's not going to show up. He's taking the night off.
What, are you going to be mad at me because he didn't show up because I damn near crippled him? I showed up, and I'm an old man. Old, not weak. Roman Reigns says he hates me, and I understand. I know why he hates me, but now let me take a moment to explain to everybody who bothered to show up in Houston why I hate Roman Reigns. See that sign? It says WrestleMania Las Vegas. That is the biggest show of the year. The granddaddy of them all. And Roman, we both have the tools.
Don't stop at taking the jacket off, punk.
Calm
down.
The difference is
calm down.
Self-made. And they're
Settle
sharp
your
to a
tea
deadly
kettle.
point through years of self-belief and hard work and sometimes spite, but always sacrifice. And your tools, well, they're store-bought and they're hand-delivered and they're like you. They're plastic.
Ooh.
See, back in the
Everybody
day,
likes bonking
I
now.
was too young and stupid to really understand, but now I'm too rich and too old to give a damn. But I understand why this company, why TKO sends you, your beltless ass, to Jimmy Fallon. It's because you're safe, and you're boring, and you're plastic, and you're saccharine, and you're manufactured. And me, I'm dangerous, because you never know what I'm going to do or what I'm gonna say.
Like tonight? Is he gonna say something crazy
Why
tonight?
is it that I can film half a dozen television shows and movies and never miss a goddamn day, but you use it as a crutch to not show up, and somehow these people are gonna boo me when I give them the news that you're not here?
Like sheep.
You know I'm right.
Like sheep.
And when you do bother to show up, you show up late, you gleefully leave early, and you puff your chest around in the back like you're The Rock.
Wow.
At least The Rock is a Hollywood superstar. Oh, I'm sorry. Was a Hollywood superstar.
Damn.
Just like you, Roman,
Wow.
were a champion, but that fairy tale is long over because this is pro wrestling and not cinema. See, my bloated cousin isn't on the board of directors. I don't surround myself with wise men and advocates and yes men who want to protect myself from the truth. No, my daddy wasn't a pro wrestler who gave me a favor job because I sucked at football. No.
Jesus Christ.
I have paid my dues, and I
Wow.
have earned and deserve everything I bust my ass for. And you are just a buck-toothed Nepo baby who ate dog food for a weird old man.
Whoa. Whoa. This is why he's the god at this stuff. This is why he's the god of this stuff. You cannot touch CM Punk on the mic.
And that weird old man for years treated me like a dog, and he expected me to smile. But I had FU money, so I took that and my dignity and I left. And that's why you hate me. It's because you can't control me like you control some of the people, like you control your cousins and your family. They can't control me.
He is going scorched earth tonight.
Are we having fun yet? See, be careful what you wish for when people ask me for a pipe bomb without understanding what it means. This is what you get. Roman, you can brag about how many times you've been in the main event of WrestleMania, but if me or anybody else were afforded as many opportunities as you have and sucked at the first 8 of them so spectacularly bad, we'd be fired and blackballed, but you can't blackball me. They can't blackball me. And listen up. I can gleefully stand on the bridge and blow it up because, bitch, I know how to swim.
Damn, yo, this dude's crazy. This dude's nuts.
And you would think I'm done, but I'm not, because everybody's getting it tonight. Pat McAfee. You buggy-whipped arm, no-brain hillbilly. You think you can come here to the business, my business of pro wrestling, and run your mouth while you just wrote a check that your narrow ass can't cash. You want to talk about ticket sales? Do me a favor. Call up that agent that was foolish enough to shoehorn you into this business and this show and tell him to lower the ticket prices.
This is crazy. This is insane. This is so nuts. This is like...
I'll be damned if I'm gonna have you, somebody who kicked a football for a living, come to my business and talk to me about selling tickets and putting asses in seats. You got a receipt coming to you.
Jesus Christ.
Houston, lower the ticket prices, because I want all these families to come and watch me stand on Roman Reigns' throat at WrestleMania, because my name is CM Punk, and I have approved this message.
Crazy. Crazy.
Boom.
That might have been better than the pipe bomb.
The World Heavyweight Champion, who never shies
That's
away
why he's the GOAT.
from controversy. In fact,
That's why he's the GOAT.
for it. And in
There's
12
levels.
nights,
There's levels to
he
this.
heads into the main event at WrestleMania, defending his title against Roman Reigns.
Wow. 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 What's going on, Kaylee? Thank you for joining us in chat. I appreciate it. Goddamn, do I love Punk. I love Punk too. TKO getting their asses slapped. I don't know if they were ready for this.
Some night.
I don't know if they were ready for this.
The atmosphere in the Toyota Center just shifted drastically. We got a little bit more road left before we head to Las Vegas. I don't want to miss a second.
Well, Punk didn't shy away from it, but celebrities are finding themselves in some weird situations on the road to WrestleMania. Perfect example. Streamer
At Texas Roadhouse for dinner tonight. Nice. All right. Texas Roadhouse is the shit.
Logan Paul looking for a bit of respite at the foot of his mother, Mrs. Paul, and unfortunately we drag Show Speed over the barricade. Now Speed, unaware of who is coming up behind him, would cold cock LA Knight with brass knuckles. And unfortunately, the curse of Danhausen seems to have been ruining the life of Show Speed as well as the Usos, because we've got brand new World Tag Team Champions Logan Paul, Austin Theory, The Vision, with the assist from Show Speed.
Well, speaking of Show Speed, he had an unexpected guest on his live stream earlier this week.
This was great. I don't know if you guys saw this, but this was fantastic.
Chat, yeah, make me laugh, Speed. LA Knight, how'd you get in my house?
With the Nux and all that, I'm just gonna need a receipt for that.
What the? Where's this dude at, man? Like, I'm not even playing no more, dog. I can't be doing this no more. Man, I've been looking for you. Danhausen? Come on, man, you gotta lift this curse. Come on, man, you got LA Knight breaking into my house. You got all these things happening in my life. Come on, man. I can't be doing this no more. What is that?
They're human teeth, obviously, and yes, I watched your stream where LA Knight, came in and he threw you through your computer TV screen, and it was great, and I had an idea. I could uncurse you if you give me your mention.
Oh, man, stop playing, man.
Playing?
Just unlift.
What the hell are you doing here?
Come on, man, you gotta help me unlift this curse, man. You gotta help me.
What are you talking about?
Come on, man, listen. I know I costed the Uso titles.
Yeah.
Come on, but you gotta help me. Come on, like my life has been a disaster.
You should not have been involved, but you did get involved, right? So you want my advice? Go home. Let the Usos and the Vision work it out on their own. You don't need the hassle. You should go home because it's gonna end bad. And here they are.
Speed, don't listen to Dr. Evil here.
Oh, that's okay.
Listen to the brand new WWE Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, listen, Speed. LA Knight threw you through your own computer. As far as I'm concerned, that's unforgivable. It's unforgivable.
Yeah. Man, I'm leaving.
Leaving?
I'm leaving.
That is a great idea.
Where
You should go. Where do you think you're gonna go, brother? Hey, newsflash.
Raw
You're
is
screwed.
on my time zone
LA Knight
tonight.
hates
Nice.
you. The Usos hate you. Everyone hates you. That's just me being honest. Your only safe space around here is with us, brother. You got the Vision. Yeah, 100%.
Speed, the parking lot, you're not safe.
No, this is Houston.
With
bro.
us, you are.
Yeah.
So guess what? You're going with us.
Yeah, you're going with us.
He's going with us.
He's going with us.
God,
Trust me,
you're
we got
going
you.
now.
We
Hey,
got
you're
you.
going
I'm telling
now.
you, we got you. That is a terrible idea.
I like iShow Speed. I think he's a great kid. I think he does a lot of good things for the streaming industry and the content creation industry. And he's mega athletic.
I guess he's gonna be out
The
here
kid
for
is
this
mega athletic. So if they're gonna do something with him at WrestleMania, I won't be surprised if he takes to it like water. You know, it's gonna be easy. Hey, Kaylee's on that 7-stream watch streak. Thank you very much. Logan projecting about hate. Everyone hates you, Logan. That's true. Everyone does hate Logan Paul.
Austin Theory versus LA Knight. It's live next on Monday Night Raw.
Gangsters, what's up, guys?
What's going on, James? Happy Monday to you. Did you happen to catch that CM Punk promo to open up the show? What a promo, man. That's going to be played. That's going to be on the greatest hits. I hope LA Knight wins this match. I do too. CM Punk, man. Seth was... Yes, but you're right, Kaylee. Seth was supposed to open the show. That was advertised on the rundown for the show. I don't know why CM Punk opened, but I'm not complaining because that was one hell of a promo. Thank you again for those bits, Mike, even though you're trying to scare me. You're trying to scare me and it's not going to work. Thank you for the bits, though. I appreciate it. I wonder if Gunther took out Seth. I don't know. I don't know. Gunther does like those sneak attacks. Just in commercial break here. One of the many commercial breaks we should expect tonight. TKO needs their sponsorship money. I'm fixing to work on some diamond painting, and I will have my TV muted when Brock comes on. Also, I can't stand him. There's going to be a contract signing between Brock Lesnar and Oba Femi for their WrestleMania match tonight. That should be interesting.
Kill Tony WrestleMania. Take place at
Nobody cares about Tony Hinchcliffe.
in Las Vegas on Saturday, April 18th at 9 p.m. Pacific as part of WrestleMania 42 week in Las Vegas. Tickets for Kill Tony WrestleMania are on sale now via Ticketmaster. And one half of the new tag champs in the ring, Austin Theory. Logan Paul was tag partner at ringside, along with iShow Speed, who was a bit reluctant to come out here.
Speed sweating bullets, Michael Cole. Let's call it what it is.
LA Knight's been entangled with the Vision for a very long time.
Speed know who Theory's opponent was?
I think even before the Vision was the Vision.
Looked like it.
LA Knight's been having problems with the vision.
For 240 pounds,
And in fact,
Yeah.
Speed's actually talking to himself out here.
Yeah.
A second ago, the young man looks terrified with good reason. LA Knight broke into the man's mansion, Cole.
Listen, it wasn't like LA Knight wasn't provoked.
Oh,
or
it wasn't
anything.
like the megastar.
He got knocked out last week when this idiot picked the breast up and hit him in the face.
So
What would you do?
Not break and enter. You call the police for that sort of thing. You file a lawsuit. It's 2026, Cole.
So I show Speed looking on for this LA Knight versus Austin Theory one-on-one match tonight. As we get underway, I do want to send congratulations out to the brand new NXT champion, Tony D'Angelo, taking the title in that big fatal four-way at NXT Stand and Deliver over the weekend. First
Spoilers,
time in
Cole.
3 years, these two have actually gone one-on-one in a matchup, but a lot has happened then between LA Knight and the Vision.
Well, with that said, LA Knight has to be fully aware that this is a much different Austin Theory than he faced 3 years ago. This is the man who now refers to himself as the Pressure, because Austin Theory has learned to embrace the pressure of being a WWE superstar. He's more skilled inside the ring. His head's clear. He's accountable for his own actions, and he's half of the World Tag Team Champions as a result.
You know, Corey, I touched on this last week. I talked to Theory a little bit about this pressure thing, and he said that when he was young and starting up in WWE, he was standing next to legends before he even knew who he was yet as LA Knight.
LA Knight cooking.
His power here. He said,
Ducks the clothesline. Hits Austin Theory with another scoop slam, and Austin Theory exits the ring, getting a little bit of a breather. Hey, guys, in less than a minute, a block of Twitch advertisements is going to hit your screen. If you would like to avoid those advertisements, please consider hitting the subscribe button, and you won't have to worry about ads interrupting your screen.
Theory might have helped him out. He's not as intimidated, not as respectful as perhaps he should.
James asked, so did Triple H tell Punk to shoot on TKO? Crazy promo. I don't think Triple H would want that kind of heat from TKO that they're about to get. I think they're going to forcibly have to do something about these ticket prices. And CM Punk's promo only exasperated the whole situation. So it's very interesting what's going to happen within the next 12 days until WrestleMania. What's going to happen? What are they going to do to get those final ticket sales sold to the public? Out of the corner comes LA Knight with the clothesline, knocking down Austin Theory. Shoots him off the ropes. Austin Theory stops his momentum and bails out of the ring.
I mean, Logan Paul is benefiting as a result. Logan couldn't have won the titles all by himself.
LA Knight through the ropes with the drop kick.
LA Knight, someone who just can't seem to shake the Vision from his life as he sends Theory.
Probably not, but probably didn't tell them no either. There's a war going on with TKO sticking their fingers in WWE creative pie currently. Yeah. It didn't really help that that report came out that call down that Pat McAfee came down from TKO. It's very interesting that CM Punk decided to take that shot at Pat McAfee and what Pat McAfee said. You know, because that situation over on SmackDown with Pat McAfee and Randy Orton, that doesn't involve CM Punk. But he decided to take shots at Pat McAfee. So I'm interested in seeing what Pat McAfee is going to say, because you know Pat McAfee is not going to keep his mouth shut. Pat McAfee is definitely going to have something to say, so I'm interested in seeing what he has to say. I, for one, am not angry at Pat McAfee being involved in the show, in the storyline or anything. I wouldn't necessarily say it's smart, but it is surprising. It is working because he's the type of person that can talk his way into getting an ankle over. So I'm not really particularly mad at it. You know, it would be one thing if it was somebody that didn't care about wrestling, that didn't care about putting on a good show and doing a good job. But that's not who Pat McAfee is. Pat McAfee actually cares. I just saw on Twitter and didn't catch Punk calling him Pat McAfee. Yeah, he called him Pat McAfee. Very nice. Very nice. CM Punk just doesn't give a shit. CM Punk just does not give a shit. Outstanding stuff indeed. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. Huh. Knight was beating up Theory, but Theory just cut him down. I really wish we could get the action like we used to do, where they used to keep the feed in the ring on Netflix, but they got to get their advertising money in. I am seeing a lot of, I'm seeing an uptick in complaints about the amount of ads that are being shown during the show. A lot of people have been complaining that it's just an overabundance of ads interrupting the viewing of the show, interrupting the viewing experience.
In Houston, LA Knight versus one half of the new tag champs, Austin Theory. Logan Paul's at ringside and shows ice, shows speed. Nice neck breaker.
Knight turns a suplex attempt into a neck breaker and gets some separation.
Ladies and gentlemen, 12 nights a week from Saturday. And we should point out that Ice Show Speed seemed rather reluctant to join the tag champs out here. Got it. Promise. So Logan Paul just put you in charge of the tag team.
That's right. I've been
LA Knight cuts off Austin Theory.
Like a knight of the Seven Kingdoms.
Couple of strikes, shoots him off the ropes. Austin Theory reverses the whip, ducks the clothesline, does LA Knight and hits him with the flying clothesline. Side Russian leg sweep from LA Knight. Pushes Austin Theory into the corner and hits him with the jumping neck breaker. Goes for the cover, has both legs hooked. Austin Theory kicks out at 2.
Kick out there at a count of 2.
Brother! Tune in! Something certainly resembling panic washing over the face of Logan Paul, watching the other half of his tag team championship duo be manhandled by the megastar.
One thing you don't.
Oh, what a discus forearm. Lordy.
And look at
roll through blockbuster.
Blockbuster by
hooks the leg, and LA Knight kicks out at 2.
I was going to say that after winning the tag titles last week and the momentum you gathered in another great move by Theory, you don't want to lose tonight. You want to keep that momentum going, especially with WrestleMania less than 2 weeks away.
Absolutely. It's been said many times that your first defense is the toughest, and this isn't a title defense, but this is certainly a possibility to derail the tag champs on the road to WrestleMania.
LA Knight fights off the shoulders of Austin Theory, clotheslines Austin Theory over the top rope, sending him to the outside in front of the commentary table.
Over the top rope, and now LA Knight, as Logan Paul screams at Theory, and I Show Speed looks on.
The intensity in the eyes of LA Knight.
We're in the home of the NBA's Rockets. He might as well swivel the skull of Theory off our announce table. And Knight staring right at Logan
What's going on, Jeff?
Every time he dribbles Theory's head.
Thank you for that resub using your Prime Gaming.
Back on title duty, Cole.
I appreciate that very, very much, Jeff. Hopefully you're doing well. Good to see you.
And had to sidestep Knight.
Knight needs to stay focused on the task at hand, that being Austin Theory. Don't worry about Logan Paul. Don't worry about I Show Speed.
Speed saying, I'm not doing anything wrong.
All right, now LA Knight's like a dog chasing a car.
Oh! Logan Paul just shoved Speed into Knight!
Oh, why did he do that? Why did he do that?
I think there was a cable. What show are you watching? There's no cable out there. There's nothing. Logan Paul on purpose threw Speed into Knight.
Why did Logan Paul do that to poor I Show Speed?
And Paul's got a big old smile on his face.
I was watching the titles.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
You got nowhere to go.
Oh, this is not good for IShow Speed. This is not good for IShow Speed.
Speed cost him the tag titles.
Speed, run! Oh, nice Speed! Run, Speed, run!
From LA Knight, but
run!
Caught.
Oh no!
Speed screaming to Paul, help me, help me!
Oh no! Logan Paul gets knocked off the apron. Oh, Austin Theory wins, holding the tights.
Here is your winner, one half of the world.
IShow Speed pays off again.
Austin Theory.
IShow Speed pays off one more time. This will definitely be a six-man tag now.
Pleading his case. Wrong place, wrong time again.
Poor guy. No, don't do it to him. He doesn't deserve it. He doesn't deserve it. Oh, thankfully they got him out of there. This is the only time I'm glad Logan Paul did something. This is the only time I'm glad Logan Paul did something, because they would have destroyed IShow Speed.
Well, let me guess, you're going to blame his mother next as well. She got involved.
Hold on. Don't you boys go anywhere. Don't you go a damn place. And while I'm at it, Adam Pearce, walk yourself out here right now. Yeah.
Boo should have let it happen.
Adam Pearce, knock, knock. I got a little something for you. Right now, you look at these two men standing in the ring with me, the Usos. These guys were the tag team champions. You got Speed all of a sudden coming in here, costing them tag team championships. You look at me in here with Austin Theory tonight, trying to get a little bit of revenge. And what's he do? He cost me the match with Austin Theory. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I mean, I got the perfect place for a match this big. I'm talking WrestleMania. I'm talking Logan Paul, Austin Theory, IShow Speed. Whether you want to or not, you're in this, and you really stepped in it, because you're in this with the Usos, and you are in this with LA Knight. So I want to know what you got to say, Adam Pearce. What do you got to say?
Make the match.
You want a six-man tag at WrestleMania, is that right, LA Knight?
Make the match.
Logan Paul, are you willing to step in the ring at WrestleMania in a six-man tag? Hey, Speed, I told you you should have went home, but now you're going to WrestleMania, because it is official.
Oh, yeah.
And the one thing that's official is you three guys getting stomped out by the Usos and by LA Knight. Yeah.
Well, Speed stepped in it now.
Uh-oh. Poor IShow Speed. Thankfully, he's an athlete. This kid is a mega athlete. So he's going to fit right in. I'm telling you, he's going to do great, but this is not a situation you want to be in. You don't want LA Knight and the Usos mad at you.
On the grandest stage of them all, Las Vegas, WrestleMania, what a huge six-man. I hope Speed's going to be all right.
You know, I want to switch gears because I want to touch on something that CM Punk got into a little bit earlier tonight. Pat McAfee has ticked off a lot of people in WWE and around the world. I was angry at what went down this past Friday night. I was disappointed. There's no doubt that people know my relationship with Cody Rhodes over the past 15 or 20 years, the best of friends. and also the man who sat in that chair for a number of years, Pat McAfee. He and I were like this, as close as brothers, which makes what happened this past Friday night one of the most surreal, one of the most bizarre, one of the most disappointing things that I have ever sat through in nearly 30 years here in WWE. And there was so much I wanted to say, but I decided to take a step back and see what the end game is and how this all plays out. Let's show you what I'm talking about from Friday night on SmackDown.
This is good that they're recapping this because there's a lot of layers to this.
Empty freaking handed. Because Cody Rhodes, you are not a killer. What you have woken inside of me, there's no putting back to bed. Cody Rhodes simply refusing to back down.
Pat McAfee?
You might wonder why I'm here.
We got Mark tweets.
The business had passed me.
We got Mark tweets.
Randy called me. He said the business didn't pass you by. It's just gone in a direction none of us like. SmackDown has a puppet for a champion, a man that represents everything that we hate. I'm the one on the phone telling Randy Orton he needs to kill everything because the business that you're leading is terrible and he is gonna save the business.
Again, I just don't know what to think, and the question is, what role, if any, will Pat McAfee play in this main event at WrestleMania? A story nearly 20 years in the making. Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, defending the undisputed WWE Championship against a man who wants to win it for a 15th time, Randy Orton at WrestleMania. Here's a man who's got a WrestleMania match as well. Finn Balor will take on Dominic Mysterio, but first he has to go through Dominic's Judgment Day brother, JD McDonagh, next.
Kofi and Grayson Waller arguing in the background there.
Excuse me.
Commercial time. Jackie Redmond talking to Kaiser Dunn and Bate. You mean Los Americanos? You mean El Grande Americano, Rayo, and Bravo? That's what you mean. You mean Los Americanos. I don't have much to promote tonight. We are not recording a new episode of the podcast tomorrow. We're going to be taking the week off. Something came up for Shay, so she won't be able to record. That's fine. We're going to come back strong for WrestleMania. Going to have our predictions for WrestleMania and also our recap show afterwards. The week after WrestleMania, the couple days after WrestleMania, we're going to have our recap show. So we're going to come back to 2 very strong episodes for you coming on the podcast. JD versus Finn going to happen next. Great. I'm excited for that match. I'm excited to see Finn Balor in action away from the Judgment Day. If it's anything like their match in NXT UK, it'll be phenomenal. That's right. They did have that one match in NXT UK. You're correct. You are correct.
Snickers satisfied. And by WWE 2K26, play now to instantly unlock legends like Andre the Giant, Kurt Angle, Bray Wyatt, and more. Install and play before April 15th and receive 30 rewards from Ringside Pass Season 2, featuring Demolition and Kelly Kelly. WWE 2K26, the show never stops. And we're just 12 days away from WrestleMania.
12 days away.
The WrestleMania moment that I will never forget. Nobody in a million years would be able to guess this one. WrestleMania 22, Allstate Arena, Chicago, Illinois. And I was an extra that day, and I rode to the ring on a gangster car. But I stood outside the ring, and I watched Triple H and John Cena go nose to nose. It helped me see the path forward to the future that I would eventually breathe life into. I think about that moment every day I walk into work.
You know, WrestleMania begins a week from Saturday. And of course, the first hour on Saturday will be live on ESPN2, the entire show on the ESPN app. And then Sunday, the first hour live on ESPN proper. The rest of the night, of course, on ESPN.
Man, JD's got a big head.
In Las Vegas, where Judgment Day will finally implode.
Jesus.
Finn Balor out for revenge against the new de facto leader.
We all know Punk wants to reference Benoit and Guerrero hugging at Mania 20. I definitely don't think so. I definitely don't think so.
The mission tonight for JD McDonagh, simple. Get a head start on Finn. Soften him up for Dirty Dom.
Banger. It's a banger.
But look at
Dirty Dom.
Attacking Balor from behind.
Dirty Dom coming out and attacking Balor before the match.
Mocking Balor.
Can you blame Dom for being excited to get
Balor fighting back.
And now JD McDonagh coming to the aid of Dominic.
Oh, JD right into the post, puts a dent in the ring post.
Waiting to get his hands on Dominic, and this may have backfired.
You could say that again. Balor looks to pull the dagger out of his own back. It was stuck there by Dom, by JD, by Liv, Roxanne, the entire Judgment Day.
Yeah, the final original member of
Dom,
Judgment
you
Day,
slut.
Finn Balor was excommunicated from the
Wow.
group. And now from behind with the AAA title, Dominic Mysterio blasting Balor. And now JD handing Dominic a steel chair. This harkens back to the reason they kicked Balor out of the group when Dominic wanted the hammer brought to him. And Finn Balor stopped it. And now the 2-on-1.
Damn, so this match is definitely not going to happen. I was looking forward to this match.
This is typical Dominic. Right out of his playbook. Using others to help him out, to do his dirty work, doing nothing on his own.
I would say Dirty Dom just did plenty of damage on his own. JD McDonagh was just all too eager to assist. Two men eager to rid WWE of Finn Balor once and for all at WrestleMania.
I guess it's not happening.
I promised all of you I would redefine the term diva, and I am very proud to say that I sure have done that.
What I liked about AJ is her spunk.
I love this business. So it's about time we redefine what you're used to. I am a woman who knows how to get exactly what she wants.
The Black Widow is in. We got a new
Well, that stinks that match didn't happen. Yeah, I was looking forward to the match.
Becoming Divas champion.
I have gone from being a girl in New Jersey to being the best in the world.
AJ Lee, after a decade, is back. AJ Lee, Becky Lynch, Intercontinental Championship. AJ wins the Intercontinental title.
Trailblazer. To me, that's the apt way to describe the Intercontinental Champion, AJ Lee. I think I speak for the whole WWE universe when I say I can't believe that you're actually sitting here, a couple of weeks away from your first WrestleMania in 11 years. So how are you feeling?
It's a lot. It's surreal to be back after all this time.
There he is, the worst interviewer in history, Moni Michael. There he is, throwing softball questions. It's not enough for you to be the worst announcer in the history of WWE. We've had 29 years of you being a terrible announcer, and here you are.
You know what, Beck, I don't need this. Excuse me, AJ, good luck.
So long. Yeah. You know, one thing that he did say that was right. I can't believe you're sitting here. Because I remember your last WrestleMania. Do you remember that? Do you remember seeing me backstage and I wasn't there as an equal? I was a young upstart from NXT and I saw you and you gave me a hug with your fake niceness. But I saw it in your eyes. I saw that nervousness. And it wasn't because you were about to go out there and wrestle in front of 70,000 people. It was because you saw your replacement. What happened the very next day? The very next day, you quit because you knew I was coming for you. At WrestleMania, it's not gonna be like it was at Elimination Chamber. You'll have no home field advantage because WrestleMania is my home.
Yeah. Keep underestimating me, Becky. It's what everyone's done my entire career.
And I wish of that match
Whether
getting
you
time
believe it
before
or not.
shenanigans took quite the opposite approach.
you.
Yeah, just a little off.
Proud of me. Don't condescend.
Just a little
I'm
off.
still talking.
Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the match.
I'm proud of you and everything that you've done for this
Darn
business, for that locker room. You've made
We didn't
history.
get to see the match.
But none of that happens without me. Because those heights
Better get
that
that
you
match
soared
after
to,
Mania. I would
shattered
assume
those
we
glass
would.
ceilings.
I think there's a high
And those
key
doors
chance that
you
we
ran
would.
through, I knocked them down for you. I'm not replaceable because 10 years away and this company still kept calling. And those fans, they never forgot me. I know exactly who I am. I'm the Intercontinental Champion. I am your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler. I'm their favorite wrestler. And when you go home tonight, and you tuck your little girl into bed, and you ask her who her favorite wrestler is, she ain't gonna say Becky Lynch.
That's messed up.
She's gonna say AJ Lee.
That is so messed up. Oh, man.
Mania.
Damn. Imagine not being your kid's favorite wrestler. Oh, man. Imagine being your kid's, not your kid's favorite wrestler. The betrayal.
Is on the line as the champion. AJ Lee defends her gold against the former champion, big time Becky Lynch. Hey, a programming note now, do not miss Get up tomorrow morning on ESPN, where the full Saturday and Sunday WrestleMania match breakdown will be revealed at 9:35 a.m. Eastern Time.
So the matches will be dropped tomorrow on ESPN.
Match by match. Get up on ESPN Live at 9:35 a.m. Eastern tomorrow.
Get up tomorrow, Mark. No, I'd still be asleep. I'll still be asleep. Here's Bailey. I'll be stuck at work dealing with fucktards.
Big match for Bailey to get in the
BBL Bailey, basketball legend Bailey.
She takes on one half of the tag champ / legend next.
That lucky Mark. I'm butthurt that we didn't get to see that match. It was the most anticipated thing tonight for me. Yeah. They said, that's what you want to see, McCurdy? No. They said no. Hey guys, listen, in less than a minute, you're going to have a block of Twitch advertisements hit your screen. If you would like to avoid those Twitch advertisements, please consider subscribing to the channel. Your subscription, make sure you don't get ads for the next 30 days. You get cool exclusive emotes to use in chat. If you decide to purchase anything at our Ringside Rundown merchandise store, you get 15% off of that. And also, a special section of our Discord server opens up where you can watch the shows that I am reacting to. In this case, you can watch Monday Night Raw. If you don't have access to Monday Night Raw at home, it is on Netflix. So you can just watch it on Netflix if you want. I'm a mark for Finn until I die, and JD is one of the most underrated talents in the company. That match was going to be once in a lifetime. They already did, though. If it's once in a lifetime, then that means they're living up to that, because they already faced each other before. They faced each other before, so yeah, they're living up to that once in a lifetime. They couldn't interrupt that. Although Backlash would not be a bad time for that match. That's right, Backlash in Tampa. They're showing a WWE Shop ad, and just to let you know, we are affiliated with WWE Shop, meaning if you would like to purchase anything on WWE Shop, whether it be a t-shirt, hoodie, jacket, replica title, anything you would like to purchase, you can do so by going to this affiliate link right here and helping us out. I appreciate it very much. Tonight, only free shipping on qualifying orders for WWEshop.com. Again, if you use that link that I just posted in the chat, that helps us out. That is affiliate link, so they'll look at that, and if you order anything, they'll say, since they came from the Ringside Rundown, we're going to toss the Ringside Rundown $1 or $2. They really don't, there's really not a lot of money. It's not a big deal to get affiliated with WWE Shop, but, you know, it's cool nonetheless. Bailey's taking on Lash. This could be a rough one for Bailey. Yeah, this is going to be tough for Bailey. Lash is no joke.
Of the Bellas of Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
Bathroom break time? How could you disrespect Lash Legend that way?
On the outside, it would spill into the ring and force a disqualification, but that would not stop these 8 women from doing their best to handle one another.
And then things got even more heated this past Friday on SmackDown.
Bayley and Lyra against Bliss and Charlotte Flair. Bliss and Flair would pick up the win, but it would be a short-lived celebration as Lash Legend and Nia Jax, the champions, the irresistible forces would arrive and impose their will.
Imagine Lash Legend in Japan. She would kill it.
And now we're set for the fatal
Lash Legend in Japan would be nuts.
At WrestleMania. Flair and Bliss, Bayley and Lyra, of course, the irresistible forces, and the Bella twins. And one note, Nikki Bella suffered that ankle injury a couple of weeks ago, and she is undergoing efforts to rehab.
Because Lash is just like Nia, big with no talent to speak of other than being big. That's false. That is false. Lash Legend has all the potential in the world. She's just, she just needs that experience, but she's realizing her power as she just tossed Bayley out of the ring. Give her a year or two, she's gonna be big time. She's gonna be big time part of this division.
Look at the power of Lash is able to
send Lash and Omos to Japan to destroy people. Omos has got big in Japan. He got over in Japan by a lot. They loved him in Japan.
NXT Women's Champion Lola Vice getting the job done.
Banderas sends Bayley over the top. She cuts Lash off with a knee. Couple of knee lifts to the sternum. Knee to the side of the head.
No one has taken her and Lyra serious as a team. So she needs
All rise, Homo sapiens. Oh!
That ain't gonna help
Night, Bayley.
She said she needs to do whatever she can do to change that narrative, but does not look like it's going too well. I want to find a new
Lash Legend would kill it in Japan. I would love to see her in Japan. I think she would do fantastic in Japan. I think she would do fantastic in Japan. I've missed seeing Jeff's Venom. Jeff's just cranky. You're delusional, but I respect your opinion, as you should, because my opinion's a good opinion. When we eventually get the breakup between Nia and Lash, it would be one of the worst matches ever in WWE. I highly doubt that. I've seen a bad match in WWE. It's actually very hard to have a bad match in WWE because of how structured everything is and the way everything goes in WWE. It's actually very, very hard to have a bad match. I think the last bad match was, it might have been a couple days ago, Tiffany and Julia, that match that they had on SmackDown. Now that was just bad. That was not a fun watch. But typically it's very hard to have a bad match in WWE. You can have one that you can have a match not necessarily bad, but no heat, no reaction from the crowd, which is equally as bad as having a bad match. You can still have a good match and have no heat. They didn't have good chemistry. No, they did not have good chemistry at all. You have to be careful because Tiffany is coming off her first big layoff of her career where she had some time off where she wasn't in the ring after she was red hot. You know, she was red hot for a while. But now she's coming back from injury. So it was kind of her first little layoff, and to put her in there with Julia, it was kind of a bad idea. She needed somebody a little bit more seasoned.
Legend, who has dominated
Those
most
are
of this
called
matchup,
Garcia
finds
and
herself in
Yuta
a bit of
matches.
trouble now
Decent
against
action,
Bayley.
but no one gives a fuck. Yeah, it's got no heat.
She isn't going to have much of a window.
It's got no
to
heat.
inflict offense on Lash Legend, so you got to strike while you have the chance.
A week from Saturday, WrestleMania.
Bayley goes running in. Lash Legend catches her.
Overpowered
Just
Bayley.
drives her into the
Drove her
corner
into
back
the corner.
first. Carries her around into a nice backbreaker. Lash rolls her over, hooks the leg, and gets a 2 count as Bayley kicks out.
And as talented and skilled as Bayley is, it's obviously tough to game plan for Power as well. I know how much time Bayley spends trying to strategize before a matchup, but then you get in there and you experience.
Wasn't Lash a basketball player or some shit? Yeah, she was in the WNBA.
It's tough to collect your thoughts and call an audible when need be.
Bayley has been effective against powerful competitors in the past.
Bayley was in the Celebrity All-Star game.
Nia Jax earlier tonight.
Nice uppercut from Lash. Again, hooks the leg. Hooks both legs.
Stacks her up in a kick out.
But I think there's definitely a difference in style between Nia Jax and Lash Legend.
I didn't know this
Nia
match
is a
was
more
added when they still have a
straightforward,
6-man match tonight.
Lash has a little
Yeah,
bit more
the
speed
Los
than Nia. She's got a little bit
Americanos,
more agility.
which Mike is really looking forward to. He's a big Los Americanos fan. Los Americanos versus Penta, Javon Evans, and Dragon Lee.
Incredibly effective, as Bayley will attest to.
Bayley again just trying to survive right here in this matchup as someone. A week from Saturday, WrestleMania begins as the fatal 4-way for the tag
Lash
titles.
coming off the ropes with the splash, but Bayley moves out of the way.
Because remember, Corey, they do not have to be pinned or submitted to lose the goal. First team to gain pinfall or submission will win. So the champs.
Bayley with a couple strikes to the midsection, pushing off Lash. Lash going for that pump kick, nobody there. Bayley comes off the corner with the drop kick.
Driving her into the corner.
Runs into the corner with another drop kick. Oh, stop it already.
Bayley got all that one.
Lyra Valkyria cheering Bayley on, dragging herself now up to the second rope. Delivers an elbow. Right
Elbow drop to the back of Lash Legend. Hooks the leg. And a kick out by Lash Legend.
Take another look at this. Bayley from the middle turnbuckle. Boom! The elbow right to the small of Legend's back, I believe. Very effective, but not enough to finish the job yet.
And now Bayley unloading on Legend.
And I like this side of Bayley. We haven't seen this much recently.
Bayley ducks the clothesline, gets tripped up by Nia on the outside. Ref, what you doing? Lash Legend goes running in, but Bayley moves out of the way.
And now Lyra Valkyria.
Uh-oh. Lyra got caught.
Wise, Lyra, as she's driven kidney.
Those damn big shoes of Lyra. That's extra weight.
Charlotte Flair
and
Alexa Bliss are here.
Charlotte and Alexa are here. Now Jeff is really going to get mad.
Unique offense being utilized by Charlotte Flair. The old jacket trick. And here's Bayley now.
Bayley off the top rope, taking out Nia, Alexa, and Charlotte. Now she's going up to the top rope, but Lash Legend's waiting for her, blast her with a forearm, knocking her off the top rope.
Outside allows Legend to deliver right hand.
I don't know what Lash is thinking here, but it could end this entire matchup. Perhaps a superplex.
Big superplex. Lash might as well be on the top rope.
Oh,
Lyra.
Hooks the leg.
Lyra.
Holding Legend's leg, helping Bayley win.
Lyra with the assist.
Hey, guess what? Fight fire with fire.
Lyra with the assist in the big shoes.
Saw Nia interfere a few moments ago.
In the big shoes.
She got away with it, but it didn't lead to the result she so desired.
And here's the other thing, Corey. You can pull that off at WrestleMania. No disqualifications in a fatal four-way match.
I really wonder how they're going to do this fatal four-way match with Nikki Bella's ankle in the shape that it's in. She rolled her ankle pretty bad. So I wonder if she's going to be ready for the match.
I'm supposed to be afraid. I'm standing here in my hometown. I fear no man. You are going to jail.
Is it weird that the only match at Mania I'm looking forward to is Oba versus Brock? Mike says, yes, that is weird, Jeff. Punk and Reigns haven't talked you into being excited for that match?
Charges against Seth.
Honestly, Mike, not really. I guess I'm kind of excited for Rose Orton and Morgan Vicara. The rest of the card just seems mid to me. Nikki will barely wrestle, I bet. She probably won't, you're right. You know, that's the good thing about having a fatal four-way, is you can cover up a lot of the missteps. No, it was Nikki that got hurt. This is a random match for WrestleMania, that's for sure. I'm still looking forward to it, but it's just kind of random.
After Rollins was put to sleep last week by the career killer, the visionary, the revolutionary, the former architect is medically cleared, and Seth Rollins is live in Houston next.
WrestleMania Vegas. For those of you that don't have the ESPN app, at least you get to see the first hour of the show on ESPN2 for night 1 and ESPN on night 2. Uncle Dave says they had Gunther Seth planned since back in February. I don't give a fuck what Uncle Dave says. I don't buy it. I don't buy it one bit. Because that shit doesn't make any sense. Danhausen out, and see, we're missing it. We're missing Danhausen. We're missing the good stuff. We're missing Danhausen. It looks like he's holding a slammy. Oh, I bet you that's gold. Can we get Danhausen cursing Gunther? I want to see him sell that shit. Oh my God. Could you imagine Gunther being cursed? Yes, he's confirming he has a slammy and it's on WWE YouTube apparently. I wonder what he got a slammy for. I wonder what he got that slammy for. Just really quickly, want to let you guys know that we are multi-streaming over on YouTube. So if you can, head over to the YouTube. I just dropped the link in chat, youtube.com/@ringsiderunpod. Head over there, drop a like on the YouTube really quickly, so that way it gets pushed out to the algorithm and other people can find it and join in on the fun here at the Ringside Rundown live streams. T-shirt cannon launching at the Marks. Nice. Nice. Hopefully some people get a t-shirt. They should have a cannon that shoots all the way to the nosebleeds.
WrestleMania 12 nights away, and we are in the Bayou City, downtown Houston, Texas, at the beautiful Toyota Center, home to the NBA's Houston Rockets, and tonight home to Monday Night Raw.
And like every Monday, all the stars are out in H-Town. That is D'Amico Ryans, the head coach of the Houston Texans, in the house, enjoying Raw with us tonight. And so is one half of UGK, Underground Kings Cole. Bun B is here in the Toyota Center. And so is the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, the WWE Hall of Famer, is here.
Somebody's going to get their ass kicked. Yeah.
I hope you get your wig split, Michael Cole.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Monday Night Raw live on Netflix is presented tonight by DoorDash.
I have a great time every time we come to Houston. Have you ever flushed the river? There's a little bridge you can walk on. There's a big red button and you hit it and the river flushed. It's amazing. I'm not making fun of it.
I think I missed that. Nonetheless,
like drop. Everybody be like Mike and drop a like on the YouTube.
Without the presence of the late, great Hulk Hogan.
Oh,
now,
shit.
No matter what you think about the man.
Oh, man.
42 years of WrestleMania this year. In fact, we never would have had WrestleMania without the immortal Hulk Hogan.
For this. I'm going to watch it, even though it's just revisionist history.
In wrestling, you should be remembered from all the wars you've been and everything you've done.
Look at this! I don't believe it!
Some people hate me, but after I'm gone, I think people don't know the truth. Who was this guy really? Oh, that's the hardest part, standing up. I really was here for a reason more than just wrestling.
The fans liked believing Hulk was Superman.
Is it art? Is it fakery? What is it?
Oh, there she goes. 1, 2, kicks out.
Life was so clear. Where did that life go? The mistakes shone through.
Most of us think of Hulk Hogan as the king of the ring. But was there a sinister side to his success?
What Hogan preaches is apparently not what he practices.
I was running pretty hard partying. Maybe I was drunk. Maybe I was high. I don't know what to tell you.
It's kind of like a recipe for disaster.
There are millions of kids that have believed in me and what I stand for.
You're a liar.
The character.
Jimmy Hart's not going to miss a chance to talk about Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan has torn down everything that he once built.
Really want me to tell the truth? Okay. You know, I know where all the bodies are buried.
We literally didn't speak to each other anymore. But I realized
Bret Hart is in it. Awesome.
One night they love you, one night they don't.
I mean, there's Hulk and there's everybody else. Terry Boyd was just a human being. But when I went in that ring, brother, I was Hulk Hogan. The character helps people. That's all I know. I can't predict what the final act of the story is going to be. But the legend of Hulk Hogan will live forever.
That's going to be one hell of a watch. I'm definitely interested. The final act was death. Yeah, that's why when he said, I don't know what the final act is going to be, I went, huh, putty. Let me tell you. That comes out on the 22nd on Netflix.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Seth Rollins!
Well, we know Seth Rollins has a date a week from Saturday at WrestleMania. The surprise attack last week by the ring general, the career killer Gunther, has set up this match. Rollins, Gunther, and WrestleMania.
I'm gonna have to watch that for sure. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I'll watch it, even though, like I said, it's just gonna be Hogan being Hogan, revisionist history, him telling his lies. You know, Hulk Hogan was the reason I got into wrestling, so I've been through the ringer when it comes to Hulk Hogan.
Yeah! Houston, Texas! I've been gone for 6 months. I've been waiting to walk down that ramp, to stand in this ring. I've been waiting to hear you sing that damn song. Let me hear you. Sing it.
Whoa! This is the whole promo right here. Just singing the song.
Now let me say this with my full chest. I am back. And in less than 2 weeks at WrestleMania, I go 1-on-1 with the ring general Gunther. And Houston, I gotta be honest with you, I'm still trying to put the pieces together to figure out how we got here. Because Gunther and me, we don't have a long history. There's no personal issue between myself and Gunther. But over the past week, I've been running it through my head. And the only logical conclusion that I can come up with is that Gunther has entered into some sort of business relationship with Paul Heyman.
Huh. Is Gunther a Paul Heyman guy?
Let me put this as plain as I can. I've got 2 missions in my head. One of them is to take back the title that I never lost, my World Heavyweight Championship. And the second is to kill the Vision.
He wants to kill the Vision.
Logan Paul, Austin Theory, they've got themselves in some sort of blood feud with the Samoans. I know that's not going to end well for them. Breaker on the shelf. Bronson Reed on the shelf. Paul Heyman left to his own defense. I knew he was going to try to find somebody to protect him. And so I put Brock Lesnar on a silver platter for Oba Femi. You all right about that? That man is the future, no doubt about it. But I don't want to talk about the future. I want to talk about right now. So Gunther, if you are listening to me, if it is your intention, if it is your purpose to maintain a business relationship with Paul Heyman, if it is your intention to be a shield for Paul Heyman, then this may be business for you. But you have made it very personal for me.
Watch out, something's happening.
Gunther.
Look out from behind.
He caught him. He caught him.
Seth has the sleeper. Had the sleeper. Went for the stomp.
Whoa, he wanted to stomp his lights out.
Rollins down with a big boot to the face of Gunther. Here comes the Visionary. And a suicide
He got
dive,
caught.
Rollins sent over our announce table into the barricade. Not done yet. Down goes Gunther. Adam Pearce.
He's like a damn spider monkey.
To separate these two. Rollins came for his pound of flesh tonight. Gunther not done.
Oh, Gunther catches him with a big boot.
There by Gunther.
You're right. You're right. Rollins' arms were tied up by Helms and Jordan.
Send out the Stooge Squad to break this up. Yep. That's pretty much what happened.
Heading in to dangerous territory at WrestleMania. The man who's ended the career of Goldberg and Cena and AJ Styles. Gunther would love to destroy Rollins.
Come on, you piece of trash. Come on.
I don't know why you did what you did in Madison Square Garden, because to my knowledge, there's nothing personal between you and Seth Rollins. So, sir, all I can say to you is I owe you a very big thank you.
Well, it is obviously very personal to Seth Rollins, which I'm glad about because it is very personal to me as well. Just not for the reasons he's thinking of. And to you.
That thank you ode will be Brock in a retirement match.
You owe me so much more than a very big thank you.
I think you're right, Mike. I think you're right.
If it wasn't for Paul Heyman, then why is Gunther doing this? Why would Gunther take out Rollins 2 weeks in a row?
And the other thing is, remember the last time Paul Heyman owed someone a favor. Nonetheless, this has been quite the night on Monday Night Raw, and still to come. Oba Femi and Brock Lesnar will be in the ring face-to-face to officially sign the contract for their match at WrestleMania. What the hell's going to happen when you got Lesnar and Oba in the ring again?
Time will tell. You and I were talking earlier today. This is a matchup that is built for WrestleMania.
Also at WrestleMania, Liv Morgan takes on Stephanie McCare for the World Championship. Last week, Liv Morgan called out Stephanie.
My mother taught me to never let anyone get the better of me. But your mother? Tu madre es basura.
Just in case your Spanish needs brushed up on, some rather fiery insults from Liv Morgan, answered by La Primera, the women's world champion Stephanie McCare, who seemed hell-bent on taking out Liv Morgan before we get to Vegas, but Roxanne Perez would return to even the odds and take the advantage back to the Judgment Day.
Liv Morgan, ese tinte rubio debió quemarte el cerebro si piensas que hacer bromas acerca de mi madre después de la secundaria es inteligente.
Tu madre es basura.
Sé que puedes hacerlo mejor que eso, but if you want to play dirty, I will play dirty. You are a pathetic, cheap, brainless bitch who talk a lot but say nothing. Hablas más de lo que realmente haces aquí en Raw. Estás
This is getting
desesperado con
canny.
un propósito y lo
Holy
único
Moses.
que haces es intentar arreglar los traumas con tu padre con una basura de hombre que incluso está celoso del éxito de su propio padre. Mi propósito, inspirar a niñas y a mujeres en todo el mundo a forjar su propio camino sin importar dónde nacieron. Tú dijiste que de donde tú vienes, te enfrentas, apenas te ven. De donde yo vengo, ni siquiera lo verás venir. Y eso también va para la pequeña cobarde de Roxanne. In Vegas, you will never get your hands on the Women's World Championship. Because at WrestleMania, I'm taking you where no one can follow. Bienvenida a mi infierno, Liv Morgan.
After weeks of sneak attacks,
this is gonna be. I think this is gonna be one of the matches that are that like nobody expects to talk about after the show is over. But I think it's gonna be one of the matches that people are gonna be really surprised. It's gonna be really good. Liv Morgan is just right there. She's right there when it comes to how good this match can be. And Stephanie Vicaire. So.
And WrestleMania.
Inferno match? I don't think they're gonna do an Inferno match, no. A ladies Inferno match would be crazy. Calling it now, Raquel or Roxanne betrays Liv and costs her the match. Oh. What a prediction. All the pyro for the Intercontinental Champion Penta.
On his laurels. The Intercontinental Champion Penta set for 6-man tag team action. Live next.
$10 for. All right. Mute that. Thank you guys once again for hanging out and watching the stream. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the support tonight. Thank you. It's greatly appreciated. Just here doing the thing, and without you guys, it wouldn't be as fun. So thank you very much. It was a good run, but we finally got hit with our first batch of commercials. Now you know the pain that I go through. There was a time for months where I wasn't getting any ads and no commercials, and it would just be the feed back at the arena. I wish it was like that. Are you doing a Hall of Fame watch as well? No, because the Hall of Fame will be on at like midnight. So I'm not doing that. Plus, it's gonna be all speeches, so that it'd be kind of pointless to a live stream of the Hall of Fame or just listening to speeches. I was originally going to start the stream early today and play a little bit of South Park, but I ended up eating dinner a little later, so I wasn't able to start the stream early and do that. But I should be doing that. I should be doing that on Wednesday. I think Wednesday before Dynamite, our next stream is going to be when I'm going to try to fit in some game playing a little bit, just to expand the channel. When do you think Bray Wyatt goes into the Hall of Fame? I would say within the next couple of years. The next couple of years, I think he'll be in the Hall of Fame. They'll put him in there. What'd you fill your gullet with? I had Chipotle.
Javon Evans, who enters his very first WrestleMania a week from Saturday.
The first of many, no doubt about it. The stakes could not be any higher.
This is going to be a fun match.
The Intercontinental Championship.
I feel like this match should open the show.
Match. Dragon Lee, Javon Evans, Penta, Rusev.
The fuck was that? People sitting on chairs. I have no idea.
It's interesting because Evans and
I have no idea. Can't tell you.
In their career, Penta has been in one, a Money in the Bank ladder match. And Javon knocked off one of his opponents tonight, Ryo, to qualify for the ladder match. Dragon Lee, we mentioned, qualified for the ladder match by beating Grayson Waller.
These three men on the exact same page tonight. Become WrestleMania, it will be every man for himself with the Intercontinental Gold suspended above the ring.
It's Mike's favorite thing in the entire world. Mike loves this. This is his favorite thing in WWE currently.
This is a six-man tag team matchup here tonight. Of course, Los Americanos led by El Grande Americano. And we learned earlier tonight and also on social media over the weekend that they're not happy that El Grande Americano didn't have the opportunity to qualify for this ladder match at WrestleMania.
Well, I think it's completely reasonable for Los Americanos to be upset this close to WrestleMania with the stakes being as high as they are. You're talking about the reigning Rey de Reyes in AAA, El Grande Americano, the real El Grande Americano.
This is mildly better than seeing Rod and Todd on my TV. Wow. Wow. All right, here's Bravo. He's in there with Dragon Lee.
Bravo. This is Bravo starting things off.
Shoulder blocks on both sides.
Remember this ladder match at WrestleMania. The Intercontinental Championship.
Nice Rana from Dragon Lee.
Ladders can be used as weapons. You also need a ladder to climb, grab the title, and if you do that, you become the champ. Can you imagine the men involved in this match are going to be able to
I'm already envisioning the outrageous.
Bravo in the ring now. Or no, is that Ryo? That's Ryo. I'm sorry.
Talking about keeping your eyes on the sky.
Javon Evans in there with the drop kick. Evades the attack. Cutter on Ryo.
Evans such a joy. And look at Kofi Kingston. We talked a lot about this last week. You don't believe Kofi is done trying to recruit Javon to the New Day. I mean,
believe your own eyes. You don't have to take my word for it. Kofi was grinning ear to ear watching Javon do his thing.
I don't think Javon has any interest.
Oh!
Grande Americano.
What a face buster from El Grande Americano.
Kick.
Follows it up with the kick.
See Ryo and Bravo making their presence known on the outside.
Javon Evans has defeated all three members of Los Americanos in one-on-one action.
Whoa! Javon Evans comes flying through the air with the double cross body. Ryo going in for an attack, gets missed. Oh, double super kick.
Sandwich on the apron, and where are we, Cole?
Javon's gonna fly!
Outside!
And Dragon Lee
following suit, and Penta!
I don't know what the tomatoes for. This is pretty cool. Everybody's flying around the ring.
Come on, Cole, say it with us.
Everybody's flying around the ring. Look.
Cerro Diego.
It's a lot of fun. I had to interrupt it with the ad break for the idiotic dancing. I thought you dance like that when you get a couple of Guinness in you. You start dancing like that for the wife. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. I know you do. They had me dancing at the wedding when an EDM party in the USA got played. Oh my God. I wish that was on video. Tell me they got that on video. I'm hoping that that was on video. Bride and groom deliberately made me stand in the center and dance like a jackass. God, I would do anything to see that on video. I'd pay good money to see that on video. Oh, man. That'd be something fun to play on stream during commercial breaks. That'd be a fun little animation to add to the channel points. Oh, man. Yeah, that. Imagine if we can get an emo out of it. Oh, my God. Brawling Brutes just made a wish on Evans that felt like it pulled my groin. Who are the Brawling Brutes? They don't exist anymore. They don't exist.
Night Raw, Javon Evans, the Intercontinental Champion Penta, and Dragon Lee against Los Americanos. Tag made.
I won't call them by their carny names, but you call them the Brawling Brutes?
Here comes Bravo. Oh, tilt-a-whirl back.
Ryo wasn't even in the Brawling Brutes.
And El Grande Americano. Wow, look at this.
Double DDT by Penta.
Mind-bending offense from the Intercontinental
Penta tags in Dragon Lee.
It is a version of this thing. Yes.
Dragon Lee running in with a delayed drop kick in the corner.
Drop kick. Looking to muscle up. Oh, looking for the Styles Clash.
Oh,
to pay homage to his old tag team partner, AJ Styles. Oh,
and a headbutt from the real El Grande Americano takes down Dragon Lee.
Was the mask loaded?
I don't know, Cole. I'm not that close.
You're supposed to be the damn analyst. Oh, and a headbutt. And another one. Cover. And Penta breaking things up.
I was simply analyzing the next level teamwork of Los Americanos. I'm not a referee, Cole. I'm an analyst.
Step up Inzaguri.
Not my job to enforce the rules.
And Javon Evans.
Javon Evans with the red dot. Oh, but he got caught.
Springboard cutter, and he got caught.
Penta just swept the legs right out from underneath Ryo.
Oh!
And Bravo.
Sunset flip. Roll through.
Up now. Now he's looking for it.
Styles Clash from Dragon Lee. Pin. And El Grande Americano breaks things up.
Tag made. Javon Evans now legal for his team.
Damn, everybody getting super kicked.
Dragon Lee with a...
Oh! Rana over the
Down
ropes.
goes Americano. Keep your eyes on the Intercontinental Champion. No!
Oh, Mexican Destroyer on the apron.
Even Javon Evans couldn't believe it. Getting bouncy.
OG Cutter. Oh my God. Good Lord. What an OG Cutter that was.
Dragon Lee, Javon Evans, and the Intercontinental Champion, Penta.
Again, I shudder.
Justice for Tyler Bate. I don't know who that is.
You and me both. The young OG getting higher than Bad News Barrett on a scissor lift. The OG Cutter taking down Bravo Americano.
How does he hit that?
But come WrestleMania,
That's got to be hard.
These teammates will be competing for.
Rey Mysterio.
Hell yeah! The Hall of Famer.
Rey Mysterio's here.
Mysterio is here. We did commentary together Saturday night. Ray didn't say anything about being in Houston because he knew you'd leak it. Fair.
Is he injured again, Tyler Bate? Yeah, I don't know where Tyler Bate is.
¿Qué onda, mi raza? ¿Cómo están? Penta, I had to come out here and let you know how cool it is to see your journey take off.
Bate is being buried under a mask.
Toda la raza como Intercontinental Champion. How this ladder match at WrestleMania has the potential to be one of the greatest ladder matches in history. Well, last year, I missed WrestleMania due to an injury. And, well, this year, I actually just spoke to Adam Pearce. And we both agreed on one thing. This ladder match at WrestleMania is missing one more person. It's missing Rey Mysterio. Mi Reycito, let's make history. Porque yo soy Penta el Cero.
Wow, wow, wow. We now have a six-pack ladder match.
Ladder match.
With a man who's had some
Poor
of the greatest
Rusev, only
ladder
bad guy in the
matches
match.
WWE history.
And JD
The Hall of
McDonagh.
Famer, Rey Mysterio,
Can't forget about
joins
JD
the
McDonagh.
fray at WrestleMania. This is going to be absolutely incredible. I could not agree with you.
That will be a good
anymore.
match. Yes, it's gonna steal the show.
WrestleMania, but when you have the option to put a Hall of Famer the caliber of Rey Mysterio,
It's okay.
on the
JD
grandest
McDonagh is
stage of
very
all,
forgettable.
You do it 365 nights a year. This is going to be awesome.
JD McDonagh is very forgettable.
A week from Saturday, WrestleMania, and of course, one of the main events for the WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. We showed you earlier tonight how Pat McAfee decided to throw a wrench into things in one of the most bizarre sequences in WWE history. But later in the night, Cody Rhodes would have his response.
More Mark tweets.
Pat McAfee, you stoner, grifter, Logan Paul without muscles, you.
Logan Paul without
who
muscles.
represents you, and I know who I'm talking to, can kiss my ass. It's as simple as this. It's a wrestling match with 20 years of history with the two very best wrestlers to do it. I am hearing those voices inside my head, finally.
A lot of people were wondering if this was a shoot promo from Cody Rhodes. And I gotta say, if he figured out a way to do a shoot promo that way,
The American Nightmare Cody Rhodes.
he killed it. because he blended in some kayfabe in there.
As the American
Kiss my ass.
WWE champion defends
Oh, man.
the 14-time world champion, the Viper, Randy Orton, at WrestleMania.
The former tag champs are here. Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky, and they've got revenge on their mind against Jade Cargill's henchwomen, PFAB and Michin.
Commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Theory macking on Dupree in the back. I did see that. I feel like they just do those things now just to do them. They never lead anywhere. It's just to get people talking. Is Roman there tonight? Roman is not there. Roman decided to take another day off of work and decided not to come to work. So shout out to Roman Reigns. I wish everybody had that kind of work schedule. It'd be nice if everybody had that work schedule. Kathy Kelly talking to Lyra and Bailey. Is your dog under your chair again? Yes, actually he is. He's under my chair again. Good call. You got it, yeah. I just looked over. He's under my chair. Leroy Jenkins! Leroy Jenkins. Get that Leroy Jenkins tee in the merch store. And if you're a Twitch subscriber, you get 15% off of that purchase. So go ahead and grab yourself a Leroy tee.
Hey,
Triple H is on the What Do You Want to Talk About show with Cody Rhodes.
Of WWE, the Hall of Famer, Triple H joins Cody Rhodes this week. Available on the WWE Podcast Network. I'll take you back to earlier tonight. LA Knight one-on-one with Austin Theory, Logan Paul, and I Show Speed at ringside.
And as LA Knight sent his opposition into the ring, Logan Paul did in fact shove I Show Speed into LA Knight. My view was obstructed. I was on Tag Team Championship guard duty at the moment.
Well, your view wasn't obstructed here because I Show Speed had nowhere to go. He tried to elude LA Knight with a great move, but LA Knight said,
Speed lucky he didn't blow out two quads getting in the ring in that manner. But he was trapped in the clutches of LA Knight until Logan Paul would hit the scene just long enough for Austin Theory to apply the pressure and pick up a win on the road to WrestleMania.
Yeah, but then the Usos that had enough speed cost them the tag title, so Jimmy and Jay say, hey, listen, why don't we try to deliver a 1D here?
The Usos certainly had a 1D lined
They're
up.
They're gonna 1D his ass, man.
Screamer, I Show Speed, but Logan Paul would come to the aid of his friend and save Speed from sure disaster.
And then LA Knight had something
I'm
to say.
talking WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I'm talking Logan Paul, Austin Theory, I Show Speed. Whether you want to or not, you're in this, and you really stepped in it, because you're in this with the Usos, and you are in this with LA Knight. So I want to know what you got to say, Adam Pearce. What do you got to say?
Hey, Speed, I told you you should have went home, but now you're going to WrestleMania because it is official.
So it is official for WrestleMania. It is a six-man tag team matchup. The Usos in LA Knight against Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and I Show Speed. And well, here's the problem for Speed. Whenever he's been involved in a premium live event in the past, things have
He's gotten his ass handed to him.
Mr. Speed.
Well, I can't imagine they'll go any better for I Show Speed, considering he was only recently cursed by Danhausen. This is all that guy's fault. The big guy with the makeup and
That's true. This all started with Danhausen cursing him.
Feel this place rumble. It's going to feel like an earthquake in here in a matter of moments, because Oba Femi and Brock Lesnar are going to sign the contract for their match at WrestleMania. Let's show you what happened in the Garden last week.
2 weeks ago, Brock Lesnar was distracted by Seth Rollins. Last week, Brock was not dressed to fight. Well, tonight, if you notice, Brock Lesnar is dressed to fight. Enough! Oba Femi! Get your ass out here right now!
Actually, gentlemen, that will not be happening tonight. My job is to preserve
Big meaty men slapping meat.
Gentlemen, if you please, leave the ring.
I wonder how much Brock is going to give in this match. Is he going to play his part? Or is he going to try to steamroll the rookie? Because if you think about it, this match can make a lot of money. This is definitely probably the second most anticipated match besides CM Punk and Roman Reigns. So I hope Brock actually puts in work to try to make this a good one. Brock will play ball, you think? Let's hope. Let's hope.
Trying to keep these two separate before WrestleMania.
This is box office. These two have to stay apart.
Let's hope this isn't a repeat of Lesnar Goldberg 1. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, actually. I was thinking the same exact thing.
The ruler is on the hunt for the Beast Incarnate on the Showcase of the Immortals. WrestleMania, two gladiators will collide as Oba Femi goes one-on-one with Brock Lesnar. And still to come, we make it official and sign the contract tonight.
Corey, this is like a powder keg, and you're waiting for that fuse that's finally going to set this thing off.
Here's the best wrestler on the planet, Io Sky, with the most popular wrestler on the planet, Rhea Ripley.
Is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first the team of Io Sky and Rhea Ripley.
The former tag champs are in action. Rhea's back on Raw. Tag action live next.
I hope they don't put poor B-Fab through the ringer. Poor B-Fab's like completely outmatched when it comes to experience. Hey guys, if you stuck around during that advertisement break, thank you very much for sticking around and watching the channel. I appreciate it very, very much. If this is your first time watching the channel, or you're watching over on YouTube and you never checked it out before, just to let you know, we stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. And coming up for WrestleMania, we'll be streaming on both days for Saturday and Sunday, only on Twitch though. There will be no stream for WrestleMania on YouTube, just on Twitch. Because WrestleMania, I'll get in trouble and they'll nuke my channel, so we can't have that. I still don't get why they put B-Fab and Michin with Jade, like why they hated her guts. Sometimes when you can't beat them, join them. That's the way it works. It doesn't make sense, really, but it gets them TV time. So I guess it's not a bad thing after all, because Michin definitely deserves TV time. Michin deserves to get her just due for the work that she puts in. So hopefully this gets her on TV. Hopefully this gets her ringside at WrestleMania so she gets paid. But I guess it's their version of the baddies in WWE. Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit. Oh my God, that's so loud in my ear. Jesus Christ, Mike. You son of a bitch. Thank you for the bits, though. Ringing in my eardrums.
Will host the 2026 WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony at Dolby Live at Park MGM on Friday, April 17th at 9 o'clock Pacific time. That is a week from Friday, honoring AJ Styles.
Yeah, 9 o'clock Pacific time would be 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Nobody wants to watch a Hall of Fame stream on Twitch at midnight.
Yo, we will want
Mike,
I'll take everything.
I'm worried. I was thinking about getting those, I think they're called IEM headphones. They're kind of like the in-ear headphones. I was thinking about picking up a pair
I don't
of
give a
those.
fuck.
Well, you see Jade Cargill out there, the current WWE
I don't give a fuck.
Rhea and Jade.
I was thinking about picking up a pair of those, but the problem is with those, it's not like these where I can regulate the audio, the volume with this little knob here on the side of my ear, so that comes in handy when I want to hear myself talk. But with the IEMs, I would have to keep the volume up the whole time, and that's directly in my ear, and Mike likes to torture me.
Fab got tired of being dominated by the Storm, of suffering at the hands of Jade Cargill, and they finally realized it's better to align ourselves with a champion.
B-Fab getting rocked by Rhea Ripley here.
Rhea Ripley with a score to settle after what happened this past Friday on SmackDown. She had a match.
Jesus Christ, Rhea Ripley. Oh my God, what a kick.
Beat down Rhea before Io Sky.
Bye, Michin.
Rhea just
Pump kick from B-Fab.
B-Fab taking advantage, looking for the cover.
I feel like that's the one thing they teach tall women in wrestling school, how to throw a good pump kick.
Cargill talks a lot about herself, how You know, she is the business, and she is the champion, and she is the Storm, yet she's got to surround herself with B-Fab and Misha now, and her henchwomen, as I've called them.
Oh,
maybe you should stop calling
Rhea
them
Ripley
henchwomen,
rocks
Cole.
B-Fab
How
with a
about something a little
forearm.
more creative,
B-Fab
a little more
floats
clever,
over
less
with the
insulting?
DDT.
Couple of baddies out here in support of Jade
Spiking
Cargill.
Rhea Ripley, goes for the cover, hooks the leg. Rhea Ripley kicks out at 2.
Well, they're doing Cargill's bidding. There's no doubt about that, and I'd love to know what the
B-Fab
deal was
grounding
with
Rhea Ripley right now with a rear naked
Well,
chin.
I wonder, I'll ask. You want me to ask? I don't want to bother Jade. Jade's right
Go
here.
ahead.
But I don't want to bother her. She's busy.
Journalist.
She's busy doing championship things
Rhea
right
sold
now.
the hell out of that
Sorry.
DDT. She's really good at selling that
I'm
DDT.
an expert
She does a
analyst. I'm
really good
analyzing
job
the
of selling it.
situation accurately. I don't want to get slapped, so I'm not going to ask her any questions.
Last Legend already told you.
She smells fantastic, though, Cole. I got to be honest.
Snap mirrors. Corey Graves raves about how Jade smells.
Nice kick to B-Fab.
And what this is Jade Cargill
B-Fab
has an opportunity to look up close
gets
and
tagged
personal.
out by
That made
Michin, and so does Io Sky comes in there.
Potentially plan her game for
Casadora.
WrestleMania. Jade knows she's going to be in for a fight.
Into a
Beautiful
roll.
takedown by,
Oh, into a double stomp.
Jade knows it's not going to be easy. She's not going to just roll through Las Vegas and roll out unscathed. Jade Cargill's preparing for the match of her career because she knows Rhea will
Io
bring
Sky
it.
evades the attack from Michin and hits her with the roundhouse kick to the side of the head. B-Fab comes running in. Io Sky ducks and then hangs B-Fab over the top rope, throat first. Io Sky headed to the top rope.
I think she would agree with me on that point, Corey. Nonetheless,
Missile drop kick coming down from the sky is the genius of the sky, Io Sky.
I'm surprised that Io's able to keep her
She's
focused
ready to
after
go.
what we just heard from Asuka. Threatening to teach Io one final lesson.
I don't think Io sweats Asuka either. Io Sky now, suicide dive!
Woo! Io Sky with a dive to the outside. It would be cool if Nickelback performed that song at Mania. Oh, you're a Nickelback fan, huh?
That's what I want to hear.
I'm not much into Nickelback myself, but sure, why not? Why the hell not? Yes, I'm sure I like their songs. Well, hey, if that's what you rock with, hey, more power to you. I'm really excited for this contract signing tonight between Brock and Oba Femi. You know, contract signings in WWE, they never go down without a big fight, a big throwdown. So I have a feeling that's exactly what's going to happen when they do that contract signing between Brock Lesnar and Oba Femi. Hey, if you want to keep up to date with everything that goes down with the Ringside Rundown, if you want all the links to all of our posts as soon as they go live, when we go live on Twitch and YouTube. Also, if you want to join our little community where people like to talk about everything like wrestling, music, movies, sports, TV shows, gaming, whatever you have it, we talk about it in our Discord server. So come check us out on Discord. We would love to have you in our growing community of members. All you have to do is just click that link right there in chat, hit that green check mark to verify that you're a human being and not a bot. And you'll be in the Discord and you'll get to see all the stuff that we have there. Like I said, it's a good tool to want to keep up to date, knowing when we go live on Twitch and YouTube, what we're going to be doing that day, as I like to update everybody the day of the stream, you know, and stuff like that. So check out the Discord when you get a chance. So, Eric, who do you think will get the call-up from NXT after Mania? I'm looking to see JC Jane get the call. I think JC Jane is ready to get the call.
Michin in this tag match against the former
Who
tag
else?
team champion.
Who else from the men's division? I think that's the tough part. Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry's a good choice to get called up. I think his run with what they're trying to do with Joe Hendry, I think it's hit its ceiling in NXT. I think it's time to move it up to the main roster and let him run the bit within the main roster where he could definitely make them a lot of money. He's going to sell a lot of merch, Joe Hendry is, for WWE, especially when he comes up to the main roster. So that's what I'm looking forward to. I think Joe Hendry is a good choice.
There's no doubt that
Ricky Saints. Ricky Saints would be great. I would love to see Ricky Saints on the main roster. I think he doesn't really need to be down in NXT too long. So I would love to see Ricky Saints get the call up. But JC Jane and Ricky Saints are the two ones that I'm looking forward to. Charlie Dempsey is really cool. I do like Charlie Dempsey, but he just joined Birthright. So I think they want to give him a run joining Birthright and have them run together for quite some time. So he's going to be in NXT for some time. Io got the win with the roll through Casadora. And she gets blasted from behind by Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill picking her spot.
Now Jade, B-Fab, and Michin beating down Io Sky. Where's Rhea Ripley?
Beat down Io Sky.
Where's Rhea Ripley? Uh-oh. Michin found her patented kendo stick.
Well, we know how comfortable Michin is with kendo sticks, right?
There she is. Here's Rhea Ripley.
And Rhea Ripley. Oh, with a shot to the champ.
Whoa, what a swing by Michin. Oh, see? Pump kick.
Takes advantage.
Pump kick. Pump kick is the new face buster for the women.
Now imposing her will on a WrestleMania challenger. And now look at this, Rhea Ripley trapped. A 3-on-1 situation. Cargill waiting to take out Ripley.
Oh, she's gonna attack Io. She's gonna lash Io with the kendo stick.
Rhea's defenseless here. Begging Cargill to hit her. And James comes out Rio Sky, and Rhea helpless. Rhea's got to watch as Jade Cargill.
This is great to build up the angle.
Look at the shape of the kendo stick, ripped apart against the flesh of Rio Sky.
I don't think anybody can deny at this point that Jade Cargill is in Rhea's head.
Jaded on Io Sky.
Will that be the fate of Rhea Ripley?
This is one way to build up the angle. Give it a little heat.
Rhea Ripley, Corey, may have met her match.
Making it personal, yeah.
Only time will
Like I said, it's giving it a little bit of heat.
There's a storm headed for Las Vegas with Rhea Ripley's name on it.
I would definitely put this on. I would put this early on night one. You know? I think it won't hurt to put this on early on night one.
Netflix House Dallas is a fandom brought to life, a first-of-its-kind entertainment destination that's free to enter and explore. Fans can play, eat, and shop from immersive photo opportunities and ticketed experiences inspired by fan-favorite stories like Stranger Things, Squid Game, K-pop Demon Hunters, and so much more. Fans are watching Raw tonight from Netflix House in Dallas alongside Kiana James and Kit Wilson. And a reminder, don't miss Get Up tomorrow morning on ESPN, where the full Saturday and Sunday WrestleMania match breakdown will be revealed at 9:35 a.m. Eastern. You'll find out the full cards for both nights, match by match. Get Up on ESPN Live at 9:30 tomorrow morning.
And whether this one takes place on Saturday or Sunday, my advice to you is this. Keep your eyes on the skies as Penta puts his
They're going to do some wild stuff in this ladder match. This is crazy. Dragon Lee, Javon Evans, Rey Mysterio, Rusev, JD McDonagh, and Penta with a ladder.
Just made official tonight.
Crazy.
WWE and AAA Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio.
Dominic, JD, congratulations, boys. That was a hell of a beating. You know, maybe I brought it upon myself. Maybe I'm the one to blame. See, I wanted to do this the easy way. I hoped we could play nice. But what should I expect from you when I'm the one who showed you how to play dirty? But playtime's over. Think you know me, Dominic? Really,
Do you think you know me? Oh, an edge drop.
There's a side of me that I've never shown you before. A side that I buried long time ago.
Oh, he's bringing back the demon?
A side that I thought was gone forever. But you've awoken it. It's back. And at WrestleMania, it's coming for you.
The demon? The demon's coming back.
What do you think he meant by we're going to see a different side of him?
Don't worry about that. He's just talking. He's running his mouth.
The demon's coming back. Let's go.
Yeah. What we need to worry about is your deadbeat dad getting added to the title match. Just because he's mates with Penta. What is that?
You know what? Don't even worry about him. You're going to bring the IC title back to the Judgment Day. And as far as that deadbeat goes, I know how to take care of him. Let's go talk to Pierce.
You got an idea?
A little something, something.
All right. Let's go. See you
Bless
guys.
you, boys. See you. Take care of it. So you hear what Stephanie said? Yeah. Well, what do you think?
Hey! Oh, hey! Actually, just the person that I wanted to see. Do you think you'd give Rox and I a minute? I just want to talk about something. Everything's all good. Okay. How are you? I'm good. Good. I just wanted to say thank you so much for all your help last week with Stephanie. You did so great, and I appreciate you so much. But there is an elephant in the room that I think maybe we should talk about.
Bonk.
Oh.
This is bonk.
Mm-hmm. I know that he brought you into the Judgment Day, Roxanne, but he turned his back on us, and we just did what needed to be done. Do you understand that? Look.
Oh, shit! Oh, my God!
Habla ahora de mi mamá, perra maldita.
Holy shit! Holy God! Oh my God!
Oba Femi.
Liv just ate shit there. Oh my God! She clobbered her.
Live on Monday Night Raw.
Clobbered her.
Contract for their match at WrestleMania.
Oh, gotta make it official.
This is such an historic moment. Our chief content
Gotta make it
officer,
official
the
now.
Hall of Famer, Triple H, will be out here to watch over the proceedings.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Raw General Manager Adam Pearce and WWE Chief Content Officer Paul Triple H LeFay.
Trust me when I tell you, Triple H is out here to protect the investment of these two gladiators who are going to throw down on the grandest stage.
I met Triple H a long time ago. Wow.
Live next.
Damn. Lucky. I always said if I ever met Triple H, the first thing I would ask him is, how do I get a job? How do I get a job in creative? Seriously, how do I get a job in creative? What are the qualifications that you guys are looking for when it comes to creative? The head booker of the Real Wrestling Company would never insert himself in a marquee matchup contract signing. Fed in the mud.
You fucking mark!
He is nice to special needs people. Well, that's good to know. It would be awful if he wasn't. I'm glad that he's nice to special needs people. Speaking of special needs, come check out my reactions on stream on our TikTok account. Would love to have your follow on TikTok. So if you're on TikTok and you want some Ringside Rundown content on your TikTok feed, make sure you hit that follow button on TikTok. We'd love to have you there. He's not nice to dead bodies in the evidence I saw back in the 90s. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that whole situation. That was just weird. That was weird. I got rid of my TikTok. Yeah, good. TikTok is I can waste a good 2 hours just scrolling through TikTok. Anytime I'm bored and I run out of things to scroll on Twitter and stuff like that, I go to TikTok and waste about 2 hours there. I am a big TikTok time waster. Trips mugging it up for the applause. What a guy. What a guy. Honestly, I don't get that. I don't get the flack he gets, man. I don't get the flack he gets. I get that he's like chief content officer, whatever. You want to say he's head of creative or whatnot, but the product isn't that bad. I don't get what everybody likes to complain about.
Adam Pearce from Monday Night Raw and our chief content officer, Paul Triple H Levesque. These two men will oversee the contract signing for Corey, one of the most anticipated matches in recent memory for WrestleMania.
Call them gladiators, call them juggernauts, call them behemoths. Physically speaking, one of the biggest matches in WrestleMania history, as the ruler, Oba Femi, will attempt to do the unthinkable and put down the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar.
Ladies and gentlemen, over the last couple of weeks, we have seen the birth of what promises to be a true clash of heavyweight titans at WrestleMania. That clash will be between Brock Lesnar and Oba Femi, and tonight we sign...
Gentlemen,
boo! I don't want to boo Paul Heyman. Love
ladies
it.
and
I love it.
gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. Tonight, a contract signing for the most highly anticipated match at WrestleMania in decades, if not ever. And as the greatest advocate, wise man, oracle manager in the history of this entire industry,
Oba's over, man. Oba is over.
thank you for your most irrelevant opinion. It is my honor to introduce to you the conqueror of the ruler, because this is one ruler that just can't measure up. And he can't measure up to the real main event of WrestleMania, the Beast, Brock Lesnar!
Cleaned your toilets. Here it comes. Did he get a haircut? Nah. Don't slip and fall.
Here's the problem, Corey, if you're Oba Femi. Brock Lesnar is pissed off. He's been backed into a corner. He has been embarrassed. He has been humiliated. He's on his heels. He finds himself in the unenviable position, perhaps, of being the underdog. And Brock Lesnar does not take too kindly to any of that.
He's a large man.
This is unfamiliar territory for Brock Lesnar. I don't know if Lesnar truly knows the definition of being an underdog. This man wakes up, opens his eyes, and he's the favorite in any fight you can dream up. The most decorated combat athlete in history. And Lesnar wants to make the entire world forget that Oba has ever gotten the best of him under any circumstance.
Remember when he used to torment Adam Pearce?
And Brock Lesnar's opponent at WrestleMania, the ruler, Oba Femi!
I'm telling you, man, he is going to make WWE a lot of money. They're going to realize that they don't need Brock Lesnar. I always said it. I said it since Oba Femi showed up in NXT. I was like, this guy is the next Brock Lesnar. He's going to be booked as Brock Lesnar, just dominating everybody. The marks love the shuffle. Now he's mocking him. Now he's mocking Brock Lesnar. This guy's got some confidence.
And Brock Lesnar wasting a little time going after Oba Femi as Femi trying to get
him. He caught him.
Throwing Brock into the ring post.
Here we go. Here we go.
Caught the beast. Oba Femi thwarting the attack by Lesnar. The sneak attack. And now both men.
This is nuts.
As Oba Femi is mad at Lesnar. And Femi taking the fight to the beast.
Got an army of security out here.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, good luck. You're going to need the entire National Guard out here. Lesnar breaks free. Lesnar into the pile. Lesnar pounding away on Femi. And
oh, shit.
And Femi into the
Triple
fray.
H, do something. Triple H.
Beat the hell out of each other.
Do something, Triple H. Come on now. Oh, he tried throwing a chip at him.
Furniture. Femi tossing furniture.
This is wild. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's the show. That's the show. What the hell? What? What in the hell? They didn't even sign the contract. The match is off. They didn't sign the contract. Match is canceled. Triple H is going to cancel the match. Holy shit. That was wild. Oh my God. They sign next week for Hell in a Cell. You can't put them in Hell in a Cell. You can't put them in Hell in a Cell. What a cliffhanger indeed, Fred. What a cliffhanger indeed. Chucking chairs back and forth was wild. Yeah, I'm surprised nobody got seriously hurt. I'm surprised the chair didn't end up in the audience. Insane. Insane. Oh my God. Well, since that was the end of Monday Night Raw, that subsequently brings us to the end of tonight's stream. And what a wild one it was. Tonight was a great Raw. I thought tonight was a lot of fun about building up WrestleMania. They even added a couple wrinkles, adding Rey Mysterio to the ladder match. You know, so I thought this was a really good, fun Monday Night Raw. I had a lot of fun watching it. The indie marks will tell the peeps about the bruises on their backs from the chair tossing. Great Raw. So let me get this straight. For WrestleMania, it's supposed to be Gunther versus Rey Mysterio? No. It's supposed to be Gunther's taking on Seth Rollins. So I think you got then Rey is out. Oh, you're talking about what they're planning on booking. Okay, then Rey is out with injury, so that match got shelved. Now we have Rey back on Raw tonight, just to announce he's in the IC title ladder match instead, which I'm just heck of confused. Why not just pivot to that initial idea in the first place? WWE makes my head rolling around. I think it's because they could sell more tickets. Seth Rollins and Gunther sells more tickets than Rey Mysterio versus Gunther. Rey Mysterio versus Gunther is okay, but it's not a WrestleMania match. I wouldn't call that a WrestleMania match. It's okay. Like it would be a fun match, but I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't put that on a WrestleMania in hopes that it would sell tickets for WrestleMania. This WrestleMania card and build is built together like being shattered to glass, then piece them up together with duct tape and glue, then sprinkle some glitter because Pat McAfee and Jelly Roll. That's WrestleMania 42 in a nutshell. Hey, that's your opinion. I'm really excited. I'm really excited for WrestleMania, and I'm excited for the matches. I'm looking forward to just about every match that's on the card in a certain way. But I'm an optimistic wrestling fan. I feel a lot of people just like to complain just for complaining's sake. Like, it's not going to be perfect. You're not going to get your favorites, all of your favorites on the show. There are some people that's going to be without the show. There's some things that are going to happen that you're not going to like, but eventually, you know, just don't, if you're not down with it, don't watch it. That's the best thing I can say. If you're not down with what they're doing with WrestleMania, don't watch it. But I think it's going to be a good show. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to watch it. I'm always excited for WrestleMania. WrestleMania is like my Christmas. You know, it's like my World Series, like my Super Bowl, you know? So I'm really looking forward to the show. I think it's going to be a great show. And I'm really excited for the change. I'm even excited for the 6-man tag with IShow Speed. I'm really excited for that. I think IShow Speed's going to show out. So I'm really excited for the show. And we only are 12 days away. It's your Westminster Dog Show. I used to hate the Westminster Dog Show because that was a week without Monday Night Raw. That would be a week without Raw on the West because of the Westminster Dog Show. I hate it. Hate it. Hate. But again, that was a fun build-up, a fun WrestleMania build-up on tonight's Raw. They didn't even sign the contract. They just said, fuck it, we're brawling. I would have liked a little bit more pull apart. Maybe them fighting in the audience, fighting to the backstage area. I think that would have been cool. I would have liked to see that. But I get the idea of protecting the money match or giving the illusion that you're protecting the money match between Brock Lesnar and Oba Femi. You don't want anything to happen. So that's why you send an influx of security and officials out there to break everything up. But it was good. If they fought in the audience, you'd see marks go flying. That's when you use plants. That's actually a genius idea. And so you use plants. Totally would have went that route. I totally would have done that. Missed opportunities. Well, just to let you guys know, we're coming back on Wednesday. Wednesday will be our next stream for AEW Dynamite. It'll be the go-home show to AEW Dynasty. That pay-per-view is happening this weekend. So we're going to get ready for that by watching AEW Dynamite on Wednesday. That is the next stream. So hopefully you guys can join me then. I would love your company as you gave me your company tonight. Thank you very, very much for supporting the channel and being here and supporting what I do and being a part of the conversation. I like that you guys were a part of the conversation and we were able to have fun that way. Booker T students being used as projectiles. Yeah. Talk about reality of wrestling. Hey-o. Anyway, just want to give a special thank you to everybody that came through in the stream. JDK, Mike, Jeff, Fred, FaZe, Kaylee. Thank you all for being a part of the conversation and having fun with us. I appreciate you all for being here. And James, can't forget about James. I feel like Monday Night Raw, we do such a good job of like people coming through on the channel for Monday Night Raw. We do see an uptick in activity and you guys really like watching Monday Night Raw with me. So I greatly appreciate that. Hopefully we can spread that out amongst the other shows, amongst the other streams and really build up our little community here. But again, I can't complain. I think you guys are wonderful people and I thank you guys for all of your support. So yeah, it's time for me to get the heck up out of here. I am done for the night. My ass is sore. I've been sitting on this chair all day. I was gonna, like I said, I was gonna stream earlier and play some South Park, but I didn't get anything to eat. So I figured I'd just, save all my energy for Monday Night Raw. All right. Thanks for hosting. Hey, no problem. Thank you for being here. I love doing this. I even though like sometimes it can be mentally draining because streaming is very, very difficult. It's not as difficult as a 9-to-5. I'm not one of those streamers, but I would tell you that streaming is very, very difficult, but you guys make it easy with your conversation and your fun and your jokes, and I appreciate it all. Thank you very, very much. All right, so I'll be back on Wednesday. Come check me out on Wednesday. We're going to be watching AEW Dynamite. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's the last show before AEW Dynasty. So come check me out. Anyway, thank you for being here tonight. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am out of here. Thank you. Have a good night.